What's good, everybody? I'm pretty sure you're wondering why I'm rehashing the old thumbnail that I used when I played Azucena as well as the Dark Souls thing. Well, I didn't exactly have something planned for like background stuff, so here we are in Dark Souls 3. Anyway, the theme of today, or the theme of the video, is going to be talking about fighting games and the love for going back to old stomping grounds. And the reason why I'm talking about this is because I made a post the other day, I think about 1 or 2 days ago, talking about whether if I were to play a fighting game, which one would people like to see? And one of them, or two of them, two people said something. They said Soul Calibur 1 and Def Jam. I think Fight for New York specifically. And that got me thinking. It's like, man, you know what? People really do. Look at this guy. People really do love the old games, don't they? They really do. And me included. Because I think I may have an idea of what it could be. There's a sense of course, old familiarity and old feelings that are tied with not just old games in general, but just like old fighting games as well. I think there's a sense of old joy that comes with older fighting games. And so I think that's why a lot of people recently have been going back. For instance, people have been playing Tag 2. I guess for multiple reasons. Roger and Bob are coming out in Tekken 8, and they wanna see how that was playing those characters again, or just playing Tag 2 in general, because a lot of people liked Tag 2, Tekken 6, games like that. And, Soul Calibur, for instance. People like older Soul Caliburs rather than the more recent ones. And, I can understand the connection with these types of decisions, because, just to throw an example out there, I don't really vibe too well with the new Spider-Man games. I vibe with Ultimate Spider-Man. And the reason being is because that personally was like the best Spider-Man game I've ever played. To this day. And it was on PS2, man. PS2. So when people tend to... right in his freaking head. When people tend to say that, oh man, it was pretty good back in the day, it was like, yeah, I can understand that, because games were pretty good back in the day. Ouch. Ooh, that hurt. They were good back in the day. You didn't have too many weird microtransaction things going on. You didn't have all these strange bugs and what have you. It was just a complete and fun game. And to top it all off, they had single player things as well. So you weren't exactly tied to just playing online. You had other things that you could do. And that is a theme that is dying with more modern games these days. You run out of single player experiences and it's just strictly online stuff. Well, more often than not, sometimes when you get home from work, you don't feel like going online to see Drunk Master 2000, kick your ass online. Sometimes you just... Oh wait, what am I doing? Don't do that yet. Sometimes you just want to play the game and have a good time. Now, if you do want to play online and and fight Drunk Master 2000, well, that's all up to you. But most of the time, people need some sort of happy-go-lucky time without always, Jesus Christ, without always playing online. You know, just look at me here. I'm playing a Dark Souls game while talking to you directly. That is what I mean by having single-player things that you can still enjoy without it always being tied online. Now, will fighting games have single-player things that people can enjoy in the future? I don't know, because we have Tekken 8, we have Street Fighter 6, all the other fighting games that are out that I haven't played yet. They have their set systems, and they're not really going to implement an entire single player experience unless, the devs really want to do that, but I don't really see that happening like sporadically. So it really just seems like that's a thing of the past, having good single player options. So maybe that's why one of the reasons why people seem to go back all the time. One, the experience as a whole, the games being enjoyable, playing with friends or what have you. And two, having really good single player options. Like, for instance, Tekken 6, Scenario Campaign Mode. One of the best things I've ever played in Tekken. Now, I never played, Tekken Force in Tekken 4, because I didn't own Tekken 4 as a youngin'. The very first Tekken I've played was on PlayStation 1, and I think that was Tekken 2 or something. They had this single player thing, and I was playing Law, backflipping these guys in red outfits. I may be remembering wrong, but that was the very first Tekken I played, and I was just like hitting buttons and shit. But as I got into Tekken on the Xbox 360, that's when I really experienced the joy of a fighting game. And Tekken 6 was my first Tekken game officially. And it was a blast, because we all know that in Tekken 8 and in other games in general, there's the grind, the rank grind. Everybody's doing it. Everybody's brother, sister, mother, grandma, dog, cat is ranking out all the time. Rank. Every time you turn around, ranked. They can't stop. It's that constant drive to always want to rank up and get to the highest level. Now, in Tekken 8, bro, very soon when the Season 3 thing rolls out, everybody is gonna get reset. Re-freaking set. Now, is that good? Yeah, why not, right? I mean, people spend countless hours on the thing anyway, so they're gonna spend countless hours again getting back to that rank again. Now, I know that there are a number of people that are like, man, this is the worst shit they could have done, because you worked all this time and worked hard to get to this rank. Yes, but at the same time, dude, it's dirt. Well, it's dirt easy with an asterisk to rank up in this game, depending on how insane and mad you are, I suppose. It's dirt cheap to rank up in Tekken 8. So if you really care to get back up there again, you'll get there in no time. I believe that. You'll get there in no time. No time flat. For the people that are at God 4, God 3 and 4, I guess, or 5, it's gonna hit people the most. it's gonna hit people the hardest, and I think those guys that are really up there are the ones that are grinding the hardest, because when season 3 rolls out, I don't even know if they set a set date for it, but when it rolls out, people are are gonna be reset and they're gonna be unhappy because it's like, damn, I'm really back here at Tekken King. I think they said it was Tekken King they're gonna be reverted back to if you're like high rank or whatever. So people are gonna have to grind out once again, just like always, to get back to the high ranks. I think it's a good thing. Personally, it's a good thing because again, it's putting people back on the game to, get that rank going. Okay, I know I pretty much went on some sort of tangent there. All in all, I do enjoy fighting games still, but not really much these days. There's just way too much coming out this year, and so I've been dialed back, playing a lot of other things and uploading different material, and I've been enjoying it. Resident Evil Requiem is coming out soon, and I can't wait for that. So there's gonna be look. All right, check this out. What I'm trying to say here is it's okay to have options. Okay? It's alright to have options, ultimately. Because whether you like it or not, there's gonna be people that enjoy the current state of games, and then there are gonna be people that enjoy some aspects of the current ones, but more or less the ones of the olden days. And usually, for the most part, those are gonna be the older crowds, like me. And with that, you have good memories that you like to share. Like me, okay, I could share one. My most enjoyable fighting game moment was when I played Tekken 7. Like, back in Season 1 and 2, when I was just getting into it. That was the greatest fighting game experience that I've had, that I've shared on this channel. And throughout that time, I was very grateful to have done that. And I wouldn't take that back for the world. I wouldn't take it back. It's a grand memory. A lot of people say, oh, Tekken 7 was this and that. Yes. But it was also fun. And I miss having fun in Tekken, bro. But, will I play Tekken 8 again? Probably not, asterisk. It's gonna take, like, a hand of God and the hoove of the devil to get me to play it again. But, like, there's just so much coming out that I want to share on this channel. So, if you're still listening up to this point, please be prepared. Because along with Street Fighter stuff, there's gonna be a lot more coming soon. Resident Evil, for sure. Okay. For all the Resident Evil heads out there that has been anticipating the game, I'm going to get out there because, honestly, I want to get out in different communities. I know I'm not exactly in the FGC. I am, but I'm not. I'm kind of like hanging outside of the window. But I really want to get into more communities, like the Resident Evil community, perhaps the Street Fighter community. The more I can get into, the better. And I just want to branch out to as many people as I can. But that my little rant segment is over. If you're still listening up to this point, I appreciate you. But now it is time to go. Good night.